In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to use the Explore button in Google Docs. Down here is where the Explore button lives, but you could also access the Explore button from here under Tools. So once the students click on Explore, the Google Explore button is going to try to predict what they're looking for. As you can see, this is about augmented and virtual reality for instruction. So it's already trying to predict what I want. I'm going to go ahead and just type in AR, VR in instruction. And it comes up with articles. This is where your students can actually do research within the Google Doc without having to leave. So let's go to this site. Let's say they wanted to grab some information. So I'll go ahead and copy this using Control-C, go back to the tab where my document is, click Enter and Control-Shift-V. I use Control-Shift-V because that way it takes away the formatting. Whatever the formatting was in the article on the website, I just want it to be unformatted. And now I can go through and I can make this bold, and it looks like the rest of the text in the paper that I'm actually making. So now that I've grabbed some information from here, I want to make sure the students know that they have to put it in quotation marks because it's not their words, it's the words of an author. And let's say they want to just go ahead and cite the person who said it. This is where the tool becomes super useful for showing students how to cite work that is, or words that aren't theirs. So right here you'll notice where I clicked on the cite, a quotation mark appears. And I can cite this as a footnote now. So I want to make sure my cursor is at the end of the quotation, and I want to go over here and click the quote. You'll now see a 1, and beneath that is the footnote. It's that easy. So for example, this up here, I got from one of the websites. You'll see that's a different color than the rest because I already clicked on it. So I got it from this one right here. Actually, I think I did. So let's go ahead and click on the quotation mark, making sure that my cursor is at the end. And that's 1, and now this one is 2 because it follows the order of the actual paper. So 1 is going to show up here on page 1, and 2 will show up here. And this can also be used with the add-on EasyBib. Go to Add-ons, Get Add-ons, and you'll want to add this one. And that's a quick, easy way to make bibliographies if that's where you want to go. But this gives you essentially most of the information that students will need for that. The other thing that students can do in the Explore tool is search for images. So here we find some images, and maybe they want to do a timeline image to show the progression of AR in the classroom. And that didn't really come up the way it was supposed to. Okay, we'll abandon that one. Sometimes Google has glitches, so we like this one. So we'll go ahead and insert this image, and it automatically cites the image for you. When you click on the image, remember you get a different set of tools for that image. I could crop it, but I'm going to teach my students how to use the little handlebars on the corner to resize so that it's the right size. I could center it, I could put a border around it. You could change the color of the border if I so choose to. Let's put red. Again, you can change the style of the border if you like. That's basically what the Explore tool is for. So hopefully your students will get some use out of this. And students, if you're watching this, go ahead and explore and find out all kinds of research and information on the topic that interests you most.